Hello everybody and welcome to Be Yoga with Jackie. My name is Jackie and today I invite you to join me for a 15-minute yoga and Qi Gong sequence for beginners. So whether you've never done yoga before and you're simply a little curious, maybe someone said you should try yoga, or maybe you've been practicing for a long time and want to connect with that beginner's mind where everything is new, everything is fresh, there's no expectations necessarily, we can get curious and just have some fun. So this sequence is a fully standing sequence, connecting to the earth, grounding ourselves and challenging ourselves with a little bit of balance as well as finding balance. So let's begin. So bringing the feet about shoulder width apart, and you can have a slight bend in the knees. And we're going to begin straight away with looking down at the feet and observing this connection to the earth, this rooting down of the feet into the earth, keeping us stable and upright and strong and balanced. And now I invite you to lift all of the toes of the feet. Again, feeling this rootedness that you can lift the toes and you can still stand up strong and upright. And you can feel the connection between all 4 points of the foot as they connect with the ground. And now let's try to lower each toe one by one. Maybe that seems impossible, but let's try and see. Just one by one, seeing if we can mindfully pay attention to each minor, subtle movement. And now closing down the eyes or lowering the gaze. Can we still feel rooted to the earth when our eyes are closed? Can we know that the ground is there beneath us to catch us if we fall, even if we can't see it? And now we're going to take a few deep inhales together. So begin to take the biggest inhale you've taken all day as you lift the shoulders up to the ears. And as you exhale, just gently release that. 2 more times. Inhale, shoulders up to the knees. Exhale, gently release. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, gently release. And now let's take an inhale as we roll the shoulders up to the ears and then round to meet the back body. Imagining there's a pencil between the shoulder blades that you're trying to keep there. Feeling this opening across the chest. And gently release that. And opening the arms. Opening the eyes. Arms out to the side. Palms away from us. And we're going to slowly begin to gather any tensions, anything in the body or the mind that does not feel good as we raise our arms to the sky. Just gathering maybe tiredness, soreness, stress, worry, whatever is going on for you right now that does not feel so good. And then as the fingertips almost touch, palms facing down, we start to release that, sealing it back into the earth, to be replenished, to be nourished. So let the darkness find the light again. 2 more times. This time as we gather anything that could fill that space, whether it's clarity, love, energy, calmness, peace. And gently releasing that down into the earth. The universe hears you. Imagine it's already happened, that's already where you are. And now one more time as we gather anything we appreciate right now. Whatever that is. Just being here in the day. And releasing that down. Sealing that in. Lovely. And now take hold of opposite elbows with opposite hands. Keeping the feet about shoulder width apart, or maybe it might feel more comfortable to bring them in a little. We're going to bend the knees and rest the elbows on just above the knees, top of the thighs. And we're going to take an inhale as we start to arch the spine, gaze forward, reaching the chest forward, tailbone reaches up to the sky. Exhale, round the spine, bring the chin towards the chest. Inhale, arching the spine, gaze forward. Exhale, rounding the spine. This is a variation of cat-cow. One last time. Inhale, tailbone reaches up to the sky. Exhale, rounding the spine. And now lowering the hands to the ground, we're going to gather this ball of energy that we're finding from the earth. Begin to gather this ball of energy in our palms as we slowly make our way to standing, bringing the palms to the heart center, and then flipping the fingertips downwards, and then opening the palms away from us as we share this energy into this circle. And now just pull the shoulders back a little, as if we've got wings of a bird. Going to do that a couple more times. Start to hinge at the hips. Imagine we're a tiny bird coming for a water fountain. And then bend in the knees, gather this energy up from the earth. Take it to the heart, reach it out so we create this circle of light. Reach the shoulders back as we did before, palms reaching away. Like this little bird coming to the water fountain. Before we bend the knees, gather this energy up to the heart and reach it out. So we create this circle of light. And let that go. And now we're going to step the right foot so it's facing towards the short edge of the mat. The left foot at a 45-degree angle. And bending into that right knee, taking care not to take the knee over the ankle. And you want the legs to be less than a leg's width apart. And then imagine that you have 2 spotlights on the hips here as they are shining forwards. And we want the legs as if they're on kind of tram tracks, or maybe if you're skiing, so that the hips are reaching forward, the body's reaching forward. And now taking the bending the elbows, taking the palms towards the shoulders. We're going to move into something called pushing waves, also from Qi Gong. So take an inhale here and gently push the hands away as if you're pushing waves, and then fingertips face down as they trickle back. Let's do that again. Pushing away and trickle it back. Imagine you're at the ocean, you have this magical power to gently push the waves away and then gather the water back whenever you need it. Noticing the breath. Can you soften it? Just 5% more. And this time as we reach out, bring the hands down to the side and then raise them up. And here we find Warrior One. And we can keep the palms apart or bring the palms together, whichever feels most comfortable for you in the body. For me, I prefer the palms to be separated. And you can stay here, or we can bring the hands into prayer position. And again, you can stay here, or we can pivot on the ball of the left foot so that both toes are reaching forward, kind of challenging some balance here maybe. And reach the heel down of the left foot as if you're trying to press it into the mat. And imagine your toes are like little suckers, like so you can grip the toes into the mat, and that allows you to find this strength and stability. And we can stay here, or we can take an inhale as we twist to the right, and then exhale, open the arms out. Take an inhale here and exhale. Bring the hands back to the heart center. Plant that left foot. Release the arms down to the sides and then up back to the sky. And then to take this over to the other side, we're going to gather this imaginary sunshine that we have in front of us. And we're going to gently lower it down to the ground as you step the right foot in, the left foot out. Place it up into the sky, palms back to shoulders. We come into our pushing waves. Again, maybe you can be at the ocean. You can just gently push the waves away and gather water whenever you need it back. And one more time, lowering the hands, rising the arms up, back into Warrior One. Take a breath here. Exhale. Stay here, or bring the hands to heart center. Stay here, or come onto the ball of the right foot. And stay here, or take an inhale as we twist towards the left, and then exhale, reaching the arms out. Take an inhale here. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Right foot plants into the earth. And we release that. Bring both toes to face the long edge of the mat. And then we're going to cross our hands in front of each other and gently open up. This is called separating clouds. And we can begin to take the gaze to follow the arms, the palms. And imagine If you could separate the clouds for real. Separate the clouds to bring sunshine. Separate the clouds to move the rain. As it starts to rain right now, I wish I had that power, but otherwise we can just imagine it. One last time. Lovely. And now, coming into our last piece of movement here, bringing the feet back to about shoulder width distance apart, and we're going to just start to sway from side to side, start to swing the arms from side to side, shifting the weight from one foot to the other, gently going onto the ball of one foot and then the other. Start to take the gaze from one side to the other. Begin to make that a little bit faster. Start to tap the body. This is called knocking on heaven's door. And let's do this for another 10 seconds. Starts to get a little bit faster as we carry on. Maybe another 5 seconds. And gently start to slow that down before coming to a stop, placing our hands on our heart center, closing our eyes and just noticing how that makes you feel. How does the breath, the body, the mind feel? Just spending a moment to be with this moment. And gently opening the eyes, bringing the hands into prayer position at the heart center. Taking one last inhale as we bring the thumbs to third eye in between the eyebrows. Thanking yourself for taking this time out to spend time with yourself. Have a beautiful day. The rain is actually here. So apparently I brought the rain with all of that sunshine energy gathering and clouds separated. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Click like, subscribe, or add any comments in the comment section. Goodbye.